So for this phase, I want to develop a couple meshes that I could use for other buildings by using this one as a structure. And one of the things I use all the time is like beams in the ceiling, so I can hang some lights like that. There we go. So I'll take one of these meshes right here, Shift D it over, scale it down, scale it up, scale it in, and kind of put it back in its place so I can get that same angle. Jump into a side view. Now I'm thinking how these are really made, and I'm not a carpenter or builder of houses at all, but I do look at that stuff. Just when I'm in a building, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, a way to bridge two things together. So in this case, I'm looking for something like that and duplicating it and grabbing its vertice, doing something like this. So I'm just going to rough out the shape, and I'll worry about constructing it after the fact. So I'm duplicating that shape, putting it at an angle. Again, think rough work in. Rotate this one. Put that in position. And what I'll do here is just take the vertices of these meshes, and I'll just try to drag them straight up. And if that doesn't work, I put them at an angle first and then drag them up. Incidentally, I just have to get it so that it looks like a square board. You know, and I could definitely just freehand this and probably get away with it. But I drag them to the outside of the mesh. Just like that, something like that. These might be a little bit thinner. Good. Now take these objects, just move them up. Go into 6. Go into my many perspective windows here. And then we'll go like this, and start hammering this together. Insert edge loop here, 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 and here. Insert another one there. And on the main part, I'll do the same thing. Here and here, here and here, and here. Oh, I won't need one there. That's right. Okay. All right, and then I'll just take these two out of the equation. Take these and combine them together. Take this face and this face off, and then do a bridge. And if a bridge fails, I'll have to do the bridge by hand by going into each individual edge and bridge them. Just like that. And I'll repeat that process until I'm all the way done. Certainly nothing new has been covered at this, other than you see me make a new perspective camera dealing with this one problem with Maya. And to be honest with you, I don't use Maya. Yeah, that's right. I teach Maya, but I don't use it professionally. I use Blender. I love Blender. It's got so many shortcuts to it. It's really simple. I can whiz this out in 1/10 the time that it would take me to do Maya. It's just, you know, I work for a school that teaches Maya, so. Okay, so take this face, delete that. And I'll do a merge edge tool here. That's not going to happen. So when you do this, when you go merge edge tool, and you see that there's a darker line here, but no darker line at the top, that's stating something's wrong. And it could be something simple, it could be something complex, but in most cases, it's display polygons face normals. And nope, that's not it. So face normals looks good. Let's go into wireframe and see if I missed anything. Okay, again, I'll just crawl right inside this mesh, and there I see a face. So that was a problem. Okay, merge edge tool should work now. You see that there's a darker variation of it on one top. And I could start sealing these. I use merge edge tool when it comes to bigger gaps, and I'll use merge vertices if it's smaller gaps. So there's my support structure. And this should fit nicely in here. And if I go inside the mesh very carefully, modify center pivot so I'm not flying around. And I'll Shift D, duplicate, And just keep these spread out. Hitting Shift D over and over will repeat that process over and over. Oh, got lucky there. See that? So if I go on the inside of this now, I got those beams, and those look really nice. I like that. Gives some depth, some scale to it. You look up and you're like, wow, those are really up there. Okay, Shift D to duplicate that, and then mesh combine it, then modify center pivot it, and then take that to a -1 and put it right back into place. Sometimes I'll put a center beam that goes across here, all the way across. In this case, I'm not going to do that. Cool. Alright, now that I've finished the modeling part of this, I can now tear it apart in the next video and show you which ones you have to do UVs on and which ones you don't. So meet me in the next video.